Hello everybody and welcome back. So in my tweet this morning I was talking about one of my favourite pieces of software, and as you can see this is it. It's Blender 3D. I'm sure a lot of you will know what it is, but to those of you that don't, it's 3D software, and it's free at blender.org, and it is probably as good as, if not better, than some of the mainstream packages out there. I absolutely love it. I find it easy to use, and two of the best things about it, in my case, is that it imports into Unity real easy, and unwrapping for texturing is also very easy. The tutorial that I'm going to show you today is real basic, so it'll be for like beginners maybe. So what we're going to do is a barrel. Let me just see if I can show you what I've done in the past. If I can't, then this is what we're going to do. It's a barrel, textured barrel. Let me just zoom in. As you can see there, it is really quite cool and easy, if I do say so myself. So anyway, to get started we will press X. Let's focus on Blender first. I'll press X and then enter to delete, and then we're going to go over here to create, and we want to create a cylinder. So there we go. We use the wheel on the mouse to zoom in and out. Okay, and then just over here on the left at the bottom there's your vertices, radius, depth. So if we say, I mean this isn't for anything particular, so if we say 0.5, no, we'll just keep it at 1, and then we'll say 2.5, just gives it a little bit more height. And if you use the middle mouse button you can pan it around and move it around, such like. Okay, so we're going to go down here and we're going to change it to edit mode. Okay, so as you can see everything's highlighted. Now to unhighlight you press A to highlight everything, A again. Okay, very useful. Anyway, so we'll keep it highlighted, and then we're going to do what's called a loop cut. Okay, so if we do Control and R, that gives you one loop cut. If you use your middle mouse button, scroll up, as you can see the purple lines or the pink lines there will increase. So what we need to do is give it 6. There's 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then if you press the left mouse button that will release that, but on here you can see here, move it up and down. So we'll just get it back to where it was, and then that's it, that's done. We've got all our cuts there. Okay, so next I want to click on this middle one here down at the bottom. So that's our edges. Okay, now with one right click it selects one. Okay, so if we do Alt and right click, it will select the whole loop. Okay, and then see and right click selects the whole loop. And if you put your finger on the shift and press Alt, that means you can select more than one loop. So we'll just bring it up, and then we want that one where it is there, and then just Alt and right click and bring that up. Okay, so we just give it about sort of appearance. So down here, Alt, right click, Shift, Alt, right click, and then we'll bring them down to about there maybe. It's only a rough idea for this tutorial, and then Alt and right click, and then that brings that down there. Right, so on a barrel, it's not going to be entirely flat, on our barrel isn't, so we're just going to have like 2 bumps where this line here. So Alt and right click there, Shift, Alt, right click. Okay, now if you press S for scale, we can bring it out all the way around slightly. That's all we want to do, it's about that. Okay, maybe this one, probably just want to bring it down a little bit. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, and maybe if we select the face there and then do S to, and there we want to do E, and then escape, then press S to scale, that brings it in, so it'll give us our fake lip, and then E to take it down slightly. Boom, and there we go, that'll do. Don't need to worry about the bottom because we're not going to see it. Okay, so that's the basics of our barrel. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Okay, so what we're going to do now is texture it. So it's, I'll show you just there. So it's going to look like this. So what we need to do is, in the menu, choose screen layout. Sorry, what we need to do is UV. So choose screen layout, UV editing. So we've got this nice square part over here. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we are going to go into shading and UVs, okay, because we want to mark the seam. So we've already got this one here marked, so you can see it's orange, so it goes all the way around here. Let's click on mark seam, and that seam will turn red. See? So we'll press A, you've got a red seam all the way around it now. And then if you do Alt and highlight the, I'm going to select a line there, Alt, and then we got that, and then we need to mark seam again. And then how do we do this? We Alt and highlight that, so the seam is going to be up straight up the middle there. And I think we'll mark seam. So basically this bit's going to be separate, this bit, the bottom bit's going to be separate, and then all this here will unwrap, so it'll be one long piece, which we'll show you here. So if I press A, so we want the whole thing highlighted, unwrap. Because we've made the seams, we don't need a smart UV project. We can just unwrap, and you can see there. So we've got our unwrap there, and then if we click on here and then press G, if we press G we can move it out of the way. Right click G, And then if we click this one and right click G, we'll move it up a bit, and then press S to scale. Okay. And then what we want to do is UV's export UV layer. And then we're going to call this Barrel, or B-A-R-U-V. Okay. And then export. And that's that done. Okay, so then we can come out of here, go back to default. Okay, one thing you want to do is change your render out to cycles render, because it comes out with a better render. So we've got our, so here we got our, so this is our UV thing, UV texture. Okay, and what you can do is I've got here already done is the texture for it. Okay, so what we need to do is we'll take that one in there. If we put it underneath, then we can see where we are with it and make it fit like so. And then back in here, and then just drag that one across and make that. Oh, that wasn't too bad. And then back here, and then we'll make, what we'll do is we'll spin it around. And then just chuck it over here. We'll just bring that over. Bring that over. Make it fit in between the lines there. That'll do nicely. Okay. And then we'll switch the top one off. Switch the top one off. File. Oh, damn it. File. Save. I want to save it as a PNG. So then it gets rid of the background. But we're going to call it hyphen texture. Okay. Just so we know what's what. And then we go back into here. And then what we want to do is add a material. Okay, so on this one we need to change it to an image texture. We need to open up our texture folder, and then we need to assign it. Now if we click down here and go into rendered, there we go, it's on there. Okay, and obviously we've got the top up there. And then what I normally like to do is to add a plane, create a plane for the floor. So we'll chuck that in there. We'll resize it. So it's nice and big. So if you press F12, you'll see the barrel, but what we want is some more subtle lighting on it. Okay, so F12 is to render, press escape to stop it, and then press F11 to get back. So we've got our ground, and then we add in, we zoom out with the mouse, middle mouse button, create another make it bigger, move it over, okay, and then we'll rotate. So it's a bit like a reflector, I guess. And then we want to add new texture, but this time we're using the surface, and then we want emission, set it to about 10, leave it as white. And as you can see there, you got a nice soft shadow, lifelike barrel. It's only got the noise there because if we go into here, just a little camera icon, and then we need to go down to sampling, and then the higher you have these, so if we put preview up to say 256, and then if you look up here, tracing samples, so it's tracing 41, 44, 45, that's just there, and you can see all the noise is starting to go. And there you go, there you have it. So let us know how you get on with that. Don't forget to like our videos and to subscribe to the channel, and then we'll see you next time for more tuts and game play. See you next time.